This video will focus on infield and outfield play. We will cover the proper way to field and throw a ground ball to all bases. There will also be a discussion on proper footwork, pivots, and feeds, as well as a variety of drills to maximize the time with your players.
Now we're going to dive into ground ball, triangle ground ball form. Will O'Shea here is going to show us the proper way to field and line up to a ground ball, okay? Things to look out for. Toes are going to be lined up about shoulder width apart. Still want to be athletic. You want to soften the knees, not bend the knees. If you bend the knees, you're going to be here. Just soften them, okay? Lightly bend at the waist and get your hands out. You get your glove hand out and your throwing hand on top as protection, okay? Several things to look out for. You don't want to have your hands in. You want to have your hands out in front of you. So show us how it's done. Okay, hands out in front. Okay, the coach wants to be able to see that top of the hat, so he needs to get that head down just a little bit. There we go, looking out in front of him. That's perfect ground ball form, okay? So now we're gonna do 4 to 3 feeds, okay? Coach is gonna roll a ground ball to the second baseman. He's gonna make a good ground ball, good triangle ground ball form, field it, and move towards his partner and make a throw, making sure he shakes his partner's hand. Okay, you ready, Seth? Good form, field, move towards your target, good. Okay, show me the form, field, move towards your target, good. Okay, show me the form, field, move towards your target, good. Now we're going to do coach's ground balls 5 to 3. Several things to focus on. So we want to have the good ground ball form as we've talked about. We want to move towards our target at first base and pretend to go shake his hand, okay? So you're going to start with the ground ball form, nice and easy, move towards your target and follow your throw. What I like to say is shake the first baseman's hand. If you shake his hand, you're going to move towards your target, okay? We can do this with one player, we can do this with several, and you can do it at rapid fire. Nice and easy, work your way towards your target, go shake his hand, keep moving. Good. All right, here we go, work through the baseball. Stop, okay. Rich, when he threw that, he didn't work through the bag. You didn't go shake his hand. Make sure when you field this, make your throw, keep moving. Go shake that first baseman's hand. Let's do it one more time, show him how it's done. Work through, go shake his hand. Keep moving, good. Attaboy, good. Now we're gonna do double play feeds. When we're doing double play feeds, we're gonna feed the ball to either the shortstop or second baseman. The player that is not receiving the baseball is gonna run to the bag, communicate ball, 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 2, 2, 2. The player who's getting the ground ball is gonna throw an underhand throw to his partner and pretend like he's gonna go shake his hand. He wants to stay low and work through the baseball and work towards his teammate. Good, okay. Now switch, it's gonna be the other guy. There it is, good communication, okay. We've done several different infield drills. Now we're gonna focus on the backhand. 2 different type of backhand movements, okay? There's an open pivot backhand. Nick, show the open pivot, okay? And there's a closed pivot backhand. The open pivot backhand is more for quickness, okay? A ball that you can get on the backhand and make a quick transfer. The closed pivot backhand is a ball you cannot get to, but you have a little more time to swing your right leg around and move towards the bag. As a coach, we're gonna make sure we throw the ball up the third base line as a reference point to our third baseman on where to be. And we're gonna start with the open pivot, open stance backhand. Okay, wait for it. Good, move towards your target. Good. Okay, now we're going to closed pivot. Several things to focus on. One main thing to focus on here is fielding the ball with your glove side eye, not reaching out in front, not being too eager. Good, there it is. Good. So, this drill is called foot fire, okay? The purpose of this is to be able to get yourself balanced and create an angle moving towards the baseball to make the out at first base. It's a 3-step process. Player starts at the first baseball or cone. He sprints and chops his step at ball 2 squares himself up to the baseball and lines him up going straight towards first base on the third baseball here. Okay? So show us how it's done, bud. Okay? Now, when you get to chop your steps, make sure your shoulders are square. You don't want to be facing here. You want to get to this position, chop your steps here. Okay? He's going to chop his steps.
Alrighty, so this is two-line communication for outfielders. You can see out in front of me that we have two Bradley Eagles players, Elijah and Hardney. Now, this is important drill for outfielders because I'm going to throw ground balls and pop-ups, and they're going to have the good judgment to take initiative and call it off. Whoever has the best angle will call it off. Now, as you'll see, I'll throw ground balls. Now, guys, you just call it. Whoever has the best angle in, call it, okay? Here we go. Now you'll see Elijah was a bit closer to that ball. He had the better angle, and he had a better angle coming in to the infield to make a throw. So it was much easier for him to call it off. All right, guys, now look up for a pop-up. Here we'll go through another ground ball. You'll see Elijah had a good angle there. He had a rounded angle, and he was square coming towards the infield, and Jacob did his best to back him up. Even though he called it off first, he didn't take the play off. He still rounded it and got behind his teammate in case of an error. All right, we're off to the ball tracking drill now. When I say go, Jacob's gonna get up, and I'm gonna point him in the right direction. He's gonna stay square with his body, but move his head to move and into different directions. Go. Go. Much better. He was balanced the whole time. Good transition, good footwork. He did everything right. Okay, we're on to fielding a ground ball in the outfield with runners on base. Now, it's important that any outfielder catches it, gets into the crow hop quickly. So what I'm about to teach is fielding the ball right on your glove side foot, right like that. So it's an easy transition right into the crow hop and ready to fire into base. Okay, I'm gonna give a few ground balls to Jacob. Good job, Jacob. One thing he just did and I didn't even explain was make sure you, before or upon approaching the ball, you study your steps a little bit. So you gain control of your body, you slow down a little bit before catching the ball or fielding the ground ball. Good job. So we're working on footwork, getting momentum, and following through with a big crow hop. As you'll see here. Here we go.
Next drill is called the Stanford drill. It is a time drill. You put players at each infield position, including pitcher. The pitcher is the center of the drill. Pitcher starts with the baseball. The clock starts when he throws the ball to the catcher. He's going to throw the ball to the catcher. Catcher throws back to the pitcher. Throws to third base, back to the pitcher. Shortstop, back to the pitcher. Second base, back to the pitcher. First base, back to the pitcher. Then he goes all the way back around, then stopping the clock when he comes back to the catcher. Now we're going to show it in live action. Guys, quick hands, quick feet. Take 2 steps backwards, okay? Guys, this is shorter distance. Do not hose it. Work on the quick hands. Let's go. Move your feet, move your feet. It's okay. Keep moving, keep moving. Anticipate 2 hands. There we go. Move those feet, move those feet. Good. Hit him in the chest. Anticipate, anticipate. Last time around, let's go. Attaboy. Good. Move those feet, move those feet. Couple more throws, couple more. Let's go, let's go. Attaboy. Good. Stop.
This video has been brought to you by the Bradley Baseball Academy.